Hi, welcome to our channel where we talk about business and related theories. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel and visit our website www.mindhub.lk. Okay, in episode number 2 today we are going to talk about now what is this specialization? In simple terms, specialization means what you are good at. What you are good at. But the definition says a similar meaning in a more complex manner. It goes on like this: knowledge, skills, experience, efficiency, and quality gained by an individual, organization, area, or nation by being involved in the particular activity over a period of time. So, when you keep on doing something for some time, you become good at it. Why? You learn how to do it better. That is where specialization applies. So, there are 4 types of specialization: job specialization, organizational specialization, area specialization, and national specialization. Now let us check out some examples of those types. Okay, now let us see the types of specialization. The first type is job specialization, also known as personal specialization. Job specialization means a person good in or reputed to do a given task well. This is basically a person, one individual. Examples can be doctor, lawyer, engineer, musician, actor, teacher, artist, beautician, athlete. All of them are good in doing their particular job. That's what creates job specialization. Now, let's look at organizational specialization. What is organizational specialization? Here, a business organization is known or reputed to produce and sell a given product. Unlike earlier where there is an individual, here it is a business organization. Let us check out some examples. Toyota, they are known for motor vehicles. Cadbury's, they are reputed for chocolates. Samsung, they are reputed for electronics. These are international examples. Now let's look at some local examples. Malibon, they are reputed for biscuits. DSI, they are reputed for footwear. And Siddhalepa, they are reputed for balm. So here you can see the organization reputed for something. Now let us look at the next type, which is area specialization. What is area specialization? A town or region within a country known or reputed for a given product. It can be a town or it can be a region. Let us see some examples from Sri Lanka. First one, gems. What is the area or town famous for gems? Ratnapura. Then rambutan. The area famous for is Malwana. Masks. The area famous is Ambalangoda. And finally, spare parts. The area famous is Panchikavat. Then the next one is national specialization. Here it is a country known or reputed for a given product. A country. What are such examples? Sri Lanka is reputed for its high quality tea. Japan is reputed for producing motor vehicles. Switzerland is reputed for producing chocolates as well as watches, and New Zealand is reputed for producing milk and related products. Right behind me is a tea estate. Why am I standing in this location? Because Sri Lanka is world renowned for its high quality tasty tea, which is an example for national specialization. Now let us look at the advantages of specialization. First of all, for job specialization. Can earn well. When you are good at your job, you can earn more money. And when you are good at it, you will develop popularity as well as reputation. For example, some famous doctors and can fulfill needs and wants better. Now, when you are good at your job, you are able to identify and fulfill needs and wants better than competitors. Next, organizational specialization. When you are good at something, you are able to produce better products. And when you produce better products, the market will have better products than competitors. And when you have better products in the market, needs and wants of customers are fulfilled better. And thereby, when their needs and wants are fulfilled better, the organization can make more profits. Next, for the area. Provides jobs and sources of income. When an area is known for something, the people in that area get jobs. Can attract people. It can be for jobs, it can be for business, even it can be for tourism. If you look at the picture just below that, there's a picture of Hikkaduwa. Hikkaduwa is known for tourism, so it attracts tourists, local and foreign. And increase goodwill and reputation. That area gets known for that particular thing. Then national specialization. The country's income increases. GDP contribution takes place and increased goodwill. If you look at the flag just below that, the German flag is there. Germany is known for producing high quality motor vehicles. So all around the world, those vehicles are sold, thereby increasing the income of Germany. Now let us look at disadvantages. Under job specialization, the first disadvantage would be job boredom. When you do the same thing over and over again, you might get bored with doing your job. And sometimes your specialization can be outdated. Just look at the picture below that, a man weaving chairs. Today, the people who know that art are suffering in Sri Lanka because people don't use these chairs anymore. Then job related side effects. You might have physical and mental issues relating to the job. Then organization. Outdated specialization then again. For example, if you look at the picture below, producers of typewriters. There were many companies who were reputed for making typewriters, such as Brother. I hope you have heard of that company. Today they are struggling big time because whatever they were good at is outdated right now. Increased competition. When you are good at something, when you start earning money, automatically it will attract competition in both direct and indirect forms, thereby causing risk. And dynamic nature. What is dynamic nature? The continuously subject to change type of the market. Market is subject to continuous change. Needs and wants are changing, technologies are changing, therefore in no time some products becomes a hit, some products get outdated. Then area. Outdated specialization. If your area is known for something, today people may not seek it anymore, thereby losing demand. End of resources. If you take a oil well, once the oil is over, that area becomes basically useless. And then natural disasters. Now look at the picture below that. You will see it was taken after the tsunami came to Sri Lanka in 2004. Just after the tsunami, for some months, people didn't travel to these coastal areas. Why? For fear. So what happened to the tourism in those areas? Massive drop. Finally, national specialization. Then again, outdated specialization. You may be good at something, but that might be useless. Okay, it might not be famous anymore. International competition. Competition can come from a foreign country as well. Now you know Sri Lanka is a country famous for its tea, as discussed earlier. But today Sri Lanka is having competition from countries like India, from countries like Kenya, just for tea, and even China. And then risk of being copied. China is very famous for doing that. You can go online and see how they copy products. So thank you very much for watching the video today. Don't forget to subscribe the channel MindHub and visit www.mindhub.lk for more information on support classes for advanced levels and ordinary levels in both online and offline options. Okay, I hope within this small video you were able to learn this theory. Next week we will meet you up with another video. Thanks for watching. See you.